Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Fun Maths. So today we'll continue with our chapter Fun with Numbers. So we are gonna have a lot of fun with these numbers. So our topic for today is ascending and descending order. So in your previous classes, you have must learned about less than or greater than and the crocodile mouth. So the crocodile always eats the number which is greater. So over here, the number 8 is greater. So the crocodile will eat the number 8. Now what if we extend this further? Now let's come back to the actual topic. So what is ascending order? It is smaller to bigger, or we can say the arrangement of number from smaller to bigger. So now let's take an example. We will take the normal numbers like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 things, right? Okay. Now let's name the red portion as the smaller one, and let's take the blue portion as the bigger one. So now let's put the numbers accordingly. So in the smaller one we will put 1. Then in the orange one we will put 2 because 2 is bigger than 1. And what is bigger than 2? It is 3. Now what is bigger than 3? 4. And what is bigger than these all? The number 5. So hence we see that 1 is the smallest number and 5 is the biggest number over here. Now what is the descending order? The descending order is bigger to smaller, or we can say the arrangement of numbers from bigger to smaller. So now let's do the same in this one also. So as earlier said, the blue one is the bigger. So let's name it as B. And the red one is the smaller. So we will name it as S. Now let's start from the back. So the bigger number is 5. So we will put 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, and then 1 at the last. So again, the number 1 is the smallest and the number 5 is the biggest. So now let's move forward with one question. Put the following numbers into ascending order. So the numbers are 9, 5, 18, 2, 7 and 14. So at first, for practicing, you can make a table like this. So first we have the color red, which represents the smallest. And then we have the color blue, which represents the biggest. So now let's start putting the numbers. So over here, what is our smallest number? So it is the number 2. So we will put 2. Then what we have the next number which is bigger than 2? It is the number 5. So next we will put 5. And then what is bigger than 5 over here? 7. So we will put the number 7. Then what is bigger than 7? It is the number 9. So we will put here 9. And then what is bigger than 9 over here? It is the number 14. And what is the biggest of all of these? It is the number 18. So we will put here 18. So this is our smallest number and this is our biggest number. So now let's move forward with another question. So here is our new set of numbers and we have also cleared our table. Alright, now what is the smallest number over here? It is the number 4. So we will put it in which color? Orange or red or yellow? Yes, you are right, the color red because it represents the smallest. So we will put 4, then we will put 7, then we will put 8, then we will put 17, then we will put 18. And what is our biggest number over here? The number 21. So we will put it in the dark blue, which represents the biggest. Now this was just for practicing, but how will you do it in a professional way? So, okay, now we have these numbers. Now let's move them apart. This is fine. Now we will put the crocodile mouth in this. So this is very important to note that if we are doing ascending order, then the crocodile mouth will always open in right direction. You can note this in your copies. You can pause the video and take your time. So it will be in this direction. So this is our right side, which I will write as R, and this is our left side. So the crocodile has opened its mouth in which direction? It has opened its mouth in the right direction. Okay, now let's see the question again. Now we will put the crocodile mouth accordingly. So here we have the ascending order. So we will put the crocodile mouth in the right direction, means like this. Okay, now let's put. So first we will put before 7, then before 8, then before 17 and so on. So this is the actual way you will be doing. Now let's take another question. It is of descending order. So put the following numbers into descending order. I have the same set of numbers which we used in the ascending order. So it is 9, 5, 18, 2, 7 and 14. So now we will make the same table but we will reverse it like this. So over here we have the dark blue color in the first, which represents the bigger number, and we have the red color in the last, which represents the smaller number. So now let's start putting the number. So which is the biggest number over here? The number 18. First we will put the number 18, then 14, then 9, then 7, then 5, and what is the smallest number? The 2. So now we will put the number 2. Now let's take another set of numbers. Alright, so we have cleared our tables and we have the new set of numbers. So we have 7, 0, 13, 6, 2 and 14. Oh, this set is very easy, right? So our biggest number over here is 14 and the blue represents the bigger one. So we will put 14 in the blue one, then 13, then 7, then 6, then 2, and our smallest number is 0. Wasn't this very easy? Now we have put the 0 over here. So the red color represents the smallest. So now what is the actual way of doing this? Now let's remove the table and make them apart. Alright, this is fine. Now it is very important to note that if we are doing descending order, then the crocodile mouth will always open in left direction, like this. So this is our left direction, which represents the L, and this is the right direction, which represents the R. So now let's move back to the question. So what we will put in this? We will put this symbol. Now let's start putting. First we will put before 13, then before 7, then before 6, then before 2, and at last before 0. So thank you, hope you have understood, and don't forget to subscribe, press the bell icon, and like our videos. Till then, bye bye. Let's meet in the next video. And we have also given you a set of questions in the description box given below. So for your practice, you can view that. Bye bye.